I have a problem with photography. I have a problem specifically with my photography. Let me explain. I have been taking photos for around 20 years now as a side hustle, but I still do not identify myself as a professional photographer. Even though I do photo shoots for money, I still don't think that I am a professional. Even though it is the baseline of a professional, if you get your salary from it, you are a pro. Yeah, that's the baseline. But I don't feel like a pro. I don't feel that I am a professional photographer. And this is a thing that has been bugging me for a good while now. Lately, I've been thinking that what kind of photographer am I? I don't identify myself as a portrait photographer. I don't identify myself as a photojournalist. I don't identify myself as a product photographer. I don't know what kind of a photographer am I? I'm a jack of all trades and master of none. And that bugs the hell out of me. I don't want to be a photographer that does a little bit of everything with the level that is acceptable. I want to be a photographer on some field which gets people talking, which gives people that kind of a raw emotion. When they look at my photos, they think that, okay, this is a good photo. Who did this? Who took this photo? Because this is a good photo. That is something that I want to be as a photographer. And as a perfectionist, I am setting the bar like super high, but that is the way I am. That is what I do. I always set the bar super high. And all this started from a little conversation that I had with my friend Steve Carty. Now, if you don't know who Steve Carty is, I will link his socials, everything down below, up here, everywhere. Steve is a Canadian photographer based in Toronto, Canada, and he is a master of editorial photography. He's a master of portraits. And when I look at Steve's work, that is amazing. That is something that I want to do, and that is the job basically that I want as a photographer. I want to be the guy who gets the call from the customer that, okay, we need this type of photos, and I know that you can deliver. I just looked you up, saw your work, and that is the stuff that we want. Okay, I want to be that. That is the photographer that I want to be. And it's not gonna happen with landscapes. It's not gonna happen with product photography. It's not gonna happen with weddings. Well, it could happen with weddings, but do I want it to happen with weddings? I don't think so. But I think it's gonna happen if I focus myself and all my attention into one field of photography for a certain amount of time. And lately I have been doing a lot of portrait photography because I now have the access to the studio in our school, and I can just reserve it and use all that equipment that's there for free. So why shouldn't I do it? Because it is a perfect opportunity for me to focus on that skill, to hone my craft, to polish my skill with portraits and editorial photography. Because when I think of iconic photos, I don't remember one single landscape. I remember maybe one or two absolutely fantastic product shots. But how many amazing iconic portraits do I know? There's quite a hefty amount of those. And when you think about AI, when you ask AI to create a perfect landscape shot from Norway, it does that. If you ask AI to create a beautiful product photo from a certain product, it does that. It can do that, even with the labels and everything these days. It's amazing. But if you ask AI to create a portrait of a person with the soul, with the raw emotion, and with the person doing what he loves to do, it cannot do that. It cannot create soul for the photo. That is what only a good photographer can do. And that is what I want to do. I thought that YouTube worked in a way that if you have a problem, you need to watch a video to solve it, but apparently it works also by making a video. And as you may have seen from my Instagram, links down below, I just recently cleaned up my Instagram, like totally. I took everything out, all the landscapes, all the product shots, everything, push, gone, out of the window. I only left the portraits. I only left the photos that have people in it because I want to focus on that. I want to be the photographer who captures that raw emotion into a single portrait. Yeah, I'm happy with that. But I guess that's it. I guess problem solved. Huh, strange. That's all I have for you guys for this video. Have a nice weekend. See you in the next one. Peace. Oh, I forgot my coffee. Peace.